Zahra, so I have to talk about myself if you haven't understood my case and condition. So it's painful. So I'm able to make a noise now, in like a little bit shouting or screaming, or moaning, groaning, because I'm in pain. Before I couldn't. There's a lot of like a gastric attack, or feels like I'm dying. I couldn't contain myself. I was not for a lot of things, like things that could have put people in trouble. Also, and other things which would make me look like I'm that, but I'm not. So, a lot of things like this, right? And thank God now there's some thing on news on some positive thing happening about. See, I have to show you this gang stalking. People thinking they're this distance mind control their targets. Where is it? So this all I can do for now is to be on YouTube, watch videos. It's very painful. So you see, in all this, because I wanted to do good for human beings, and I failed, or someone failed me. Yeah. So the electronic harassment, voice in my mind, KMIR channel. Really grateful. I cannot say how much I'm grateful to KMIR. Like, someone had told me long time before this came out that the witch who is doing black magic on us, who is attacking me and my immediate family members, has a remote control in the hand. So if not electronic things, harassing someone through electronics, it could be black magic. And thanks, this is a beginning. Like there are different people stalking by proxy different channels. So individuals who are doing this, telling us about gang stalking and all this, individuals, right? But now this one is in like a news channel, not well known, perhaps not the mainstream news channel, but definitely a news channel. So I cannot tell you how horrible dying feeling they give you, and they adjust. Oh, so scary. If they want to make you feel scared, they can adjust, like you adjust the volume. So I could not explain the things I was properly this. Hope you get an idea. Even now, I'm not able to explain properly. Oh yeah, I had this dream recently that I wasn't insulting Jesus Christ, but I just that woke me up. My mind was messed up, and I don't know why against Jesus Christ, the Christian belief. And I was like, I was in this like, for example, later on I found this from Magus, Magus channel, right? His latest video on this, that reading the Bible or gave him OCD and also another uh, personality disorder. And I feel sick, but I had to call on the Ismaili Imam Maula as a master of, like, in his time. I can take him. But because I thought they had put a chip camera here and all that. Because I've complained to the security of the building. And so some money missing or things like that. Maybe outside I'd taken some money to buy something and then I didn't buy it, and I don't know, it's just not there. Or maybe, what did I do? So maybe this, anyhow, sometimes not being correct or accurate, but there are things you would think, oh, if she's not correct about this, her money wasn't stolen and she just, took it out, or maybe outside something happened, or so, or IBS and IBC. Remember, I got that wrong. So, but there were some things right. Like in London, my mother told me, you called me twice, Amma, Amma, without calling her over the phone, and it was accurate. I called her twice in London. And other things like miracles that I've seen, phenomenon I've experienced. So it doesn't have to be all the time, right? Sometimes, right? And then they could put some, if they want to, some thoughts and then make you feel confused, or, and then I would come here, so mind control, distance mind control, through black magic or some other energy, dark energy. Yeah, so they can interfere like this. Sorry, excuse me. They can interfere like this. Oh, I didn't open the booster, sound booster. Let me see, it sounds. Open the. Oh, okay. Just a minute, please. I'll just open the sound booster. Okay, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. So, now seeing Lubna is upset, and also about Christian Prince. So, you know, so I'm like, I could have done certain things like this, misbehaved and said these things. Oh God, but I didn't mean to get anyone in trouble or anything. So they want me to go insane, and they wanted me and people to think I'm insane, so I could end up in the even my country. So they would give me medicine and end up in this, but I hope my country doesn't remain on the psychiatric only medicine and all, stagnant on this. There is proof coming up, evidence in the alternate ways, and it could be distance mind control, it could be black magic, and when it's black magic, then, like even in Karachi, the spiritualist Shia from Shia said that, this is black magic, or a Sunni even, right? So the ones who have knowledge of the spiritual realm, not only the material realm, said about my case that it's not because you're mentally ill. It's because someone wants you to become mentally ill, and it's like a spiritual warfare we're having. And I went out and I was thinking like a normal life. Look, if I could work and all this, but how abnormal my life is. So I was feeling it, and it's how painful it is that some of the things that they can try to discredit me on and make me think it's like that, but it isn't now, even. But some of the things have come true, like my brother, like, so they could do this, and then to explain and to go into details, and then they maybe have a remote control that I flight, or uptight, like I'm very uptight. They've kept me like, or on, put the remote control on, I don't know which nerve, that said justice for me, justice for me. This is not me, and they're making me do this, and it's very painful. So the remote there, how you adjust the volume or the color. So can you believe this? I've been on this since year 2000. Before that, it was like a chronic fatigue, but the lady in London told me, and I thought before that was depression for my being separated from my teacher. But the lady told me there's someone who's jealous of my mother and father, and I said, what have we done to her? Maybe I could apologize. Maybe we could talk about this. And she said, no, no, you haven't done anything to her, to the one who's jealous of your female, male, I don't know. But who is jealous of mother and father, the children, you haven't done anything, neither have my mother and father done anything. But the jealousy, the envy is so bad that she wants to, or he or she wants to destroy us. So, this is how they can make you go insane and make other people think that you're insane. And when I'm coming here for my case and condition, and as it is very hard to trust people in the world. Oh, so it's been quite a thing. And I told her, why doesn't this sorcerer kill us? Like take our lives, unliving. Sorry, YouTube, I keep forgetting. And anyways, my enemy would want me to keep saying this word, and like she never learns, or something like this. I'm not in a position to. But how I did all that, so I thought, whatever, the passion I had, truth seeker, and even going to the root of the thing in my religion, like finding the root, and all this. If I couldn't I'm stuck somewhere. Like, why did God create, like on Iblis and angels telling God, that story, Genesis of the Quran, getting stuck there and then leaving that, and then going to Khizr and Moses' story, getting stuck there, wasn't really, giving me that proper explanation. When I was a Shia also, I just kept wondering. But then, our mind goes off certain things, and we go on respecting Imam Hussein, or, just being Shias, and then finding Jiddu Krishnamurti. Oh, that was something. I got a lot of answers finding Jiddu Krishnamurti. But I thought of Hinduism too, and to do all this, but I couldn't in this case, in this condition. So it could be, I have a campaign against distance mind control on Facebook. So I put people's names, like this cousin or that cousin or this one. Change the name of the group on Facebook of my group. Change the name of my group. Can't talk properly at times, but certain things have come true. But you know how painful it is in many, many ways. Like life is normal outside when you go out. And so sometimes, being not hitting what do you call it, the thing, the dot, not hitting and you, so it's very complicated. So you can sit and discuss this, talk about it, and make a community. Thank God this has come up now, right? So thank God. The news channel. This is going. So at least they don't dismiss it, like they have given, this channel has given both sides of the story on this electronic sport. Where is it? Yeah, tired. Okay, so when I was coming on my religion, Islam. God knows how I did that. And now I feel really, really sick. Right? So just yesterday I was calling out because I thought chip camera, nothing is helping me much as it should, right? It should be getting better than worse. So it's getting worse in the sense that in some ways, I can't tell you, it's very complicated. Like it's getting worse in some ways, in other ways I'm moaning, groaning, So that means I have energy, or they're allowing me to moan and groan now, or they have lost some control here, so I can moan and groan. And just, I can. Before that, I couldn't afford. So, or to even get angry, but then get angry and so I don't know how I went out. And sometimes like, why is my life abnormal? So but I don't mean to say that, but thanks to those who have been talking about narcissism and such, shows that my life, I don't know why I think why I should think like this when there are many people who are suffering, right? And they're even though from the outside their life may be normal, looking normal, and they can work, they can go on. Oh God, excuse me, just have to take a second. And then you wouldn't believe me, right? Like, okay, now you see Sharif Khan or someone comes here, things they say, right? The reason why I have to, because it's public. I didn't want to ignore him, and I don't own. I don't owe anything to Sharif Khan or anyone an explanation that, oh, I went for the session, it's done. The follow up, I cancelled it. I don't have to give, but for you, the public, and for my case, and if I could help someone, because it's public now, to show you, if you can make out, right, what they're trying to do. And sometimes, yes, I can't stop myself. I'm distracted and I have to answer. I'm compelled to answer, reply back. This also. But whatever they've done, it could be that it is going against them. You see? So as much as I watch Mel Robbins videos, or someone telling us about not to, like Grace Channing, go gray rock gray with them. But whatever I'm doing, I can't listen to anyone else's advice. So I try to I have that I can do certain things, but how cleverly done, I can't explain that I can, whatever I can do here. So it is like 24/7 control, distance mind control, or another black magic, my battle on Facebook group. Global crime prevention, aspiration, and all this, right? So how much I can control in myself, can't control. And I have been telling myself, like, no, don't say this, but share it. I share it on Facebook. No, don't say this, don't say it like this. It might get this person into trouble. Don't share these healers. It might get these healers into trouble. I just want them to be protected and safe. So this time I remembered, thank God, to ask Sarah before the healer on YouTube when she was like, are you safe? Are you protected? She said, yeah, she's in a safe place. So I'm really sorry. I apologize. Really terrible. The swapping of destinies. There's not only me, and it's not that we are we have lost our minds. See, there is spiritual truth. Like, how could my voice from London, without the telephone, without any, at that time I didn't have mobile. My friend did, Palestinian. In the end, 1998, 1997, I didn't have a mobile. Phone, I didn't call my mother. I was bedridden with very high fever. I couldn't even get up to have, for my fever, some medicine. So I called, because someone from, this for my mother, right? Because someone could say, oh, she came back, and then they would ask my mother and rub it in, like, oh, this daughter, some people, they always talk about that daughter, the black sheep. That's what my friend in the hostel who had come, he told me, no, no, don't go back. And I knew that they do, but I was thinking positive about me. So what? But no, someone was saying they've had a bet here, somewhere in Dubai, no, my father's family, that I will be coming back in 6 months, right? They know me. But so, my mother, and then they'll call my mother up, or, that feeling that, she came back. Tiktini. And before that, also, my friend told me, ex-friend, that someone has said about you that she doesn't stay at one place, like one school or things like that. Someone we know. And then I got to talk to his sister. She told me, no, he could never say this. And then he called, and after, like, he called me when I graduated from London for law, right? Got the degree, and then he congratulated. कहीं पे टिकती नहीं है. So anyways, forget. So very difficult. But so I wanted to do something, whatever, in half-hearted manner, or I can't do it properly. So thank you for those who gave me the chance, and really appreciate this. I could have my space, my freedom, this much, and help the Muslims see for themselves and decide if they want to leave Islam. And so all this. But otherwise, even this is terrible, like what Magus was saying in this video. Um, he had OCD, sinners in the hands of a loving God, Magus. You see how even about the Bible, the Christianity, feeling sick. So yeah, see, let me just finish this. I took help from, like I was calling, because I could see that His Highness Khan was coming in the picture, and I thought, oh, I can call him. And I was taking a slight rest in my bones, and like in my head, bones are hurting and all this, right? Cracked, like rotten, going something. I'm scared. I thought sometimes I think I have bone cancer. What is this? What is this? Anyway, so like now it's that someone's watching me. Now more evidence that someone is watching me through IBS make camera, chip camera. They've installed a chip somewhere here in my apartment, and I'm like more uptight, you know, stress strained. And then I had to do the Ismaili dua, prayer, supplication to Imam, and I was like, I'm not going to say Imam, Maula, and all this, right? So, but I wasn't going to call on Ali. I was going to just say His Highness Aga Khan's name and say, Ya Maula tu fazal kar, Ya Maula tu karam kar, Ya, what was it, Ram. So I couldn't even go to that I found on YouTube, right? The Ismaili dua. Karam hai, ya Rahm hai, ya fazal hai. So I was going, day before yesterday, gone case, day before yesterday. And I thought, oh, in the bathroom also they've kept it, but went there, had to, and not even that, I took a shower. Yeah, but it was kind of uncomfortable more than like the seeing thing, the watching, the remote viewing. I have gotten used to that since year 2000 when it started. But the camera chip, I'm so I got a little lost my mind and all on that. And then what happened is on Facebook I found this thing on Ismailis, and I was reading it because Mawla, the dua was a little bit working. Like Mawla was here. I could, in my third vision, third eye, sorry, sixth sense, I could see. And so I was able to a little bit rest. And it's okay, let the camera be on. Take it now, this also. So I read a little bit on Facebook later on, afterwards, today, earlier on, and I got sick. Sick of reading even the Ismaili article, that some guide is needed other than God also. With God, another guide, and all this is needed. So I got sick. And I'm like, then I found Megas. I mean, I went back to Megas. I had subscribed to him and all this. And this new video Megas has uploaded, he talks about when he was a Christian, but now he's Zoroastrian and Magi. But there's a Persian Magi. But here he talks about, this is the Christianity part. And how sick he had OCD because of this Bible reading and going to church, or he felt sick later on. That's how I felt. But thank you, Mawla. Allah, it helped a little bit, and it was like a lifesaver for that time. But later on, it's not help. But yeah, I couldn't breathe properly, and so sometimes, if I say, uh, I'm told not to say this. What else was I? So you see how these people, but I try. So they compelling me not to avoid, to not even listen to myself. Or another was telling us how to deal with narcissists. I can't. So I have to Sometimes I can dodge the control they have on me, right? But I cannot pinpoint out. So, anyways, whatever they compelled me, and someone was saying long time ago to me that no, they've locked your we say talad laga diya, shadi, marriage, on marriage, black magic on you. My aunt, one of my aunts was saying that. I said, yeah, well, I'm young and there's still time, there's still hope. I'm only 21 years old, so. And I could study more. I've gone to now St. Joseph's College, one of the best in Karachi, right? So, see the positive side to that, right? So they may think, that tala laga diya, but I don't want to marry this person. Or yeah, pure mere on my marriage, they've put it, or not to get married to someone. They don't want me to get married to this particular person, so they've locked it through black magic, so that I wouldn't get married to this person, or on my marriage. I said, well, that's really great. I told my aunt not to worry about it, because I'm young and maybe God has. So I believed in God at that time, right? So maybe God makes them believe that they have done the jadoo, black magic on my marriage and locked it. Whereas, I'm enjoying my life. Like I reached that time in college, St. Joseph's College. I've had a time of my life in St. Joseph's College with God's miracle and all the healing. They might think they're doing the black magic, but actually God is working. He's just, me and him are just laughing and enjoying ourselves. It's good I'm not married at this age. I have more to do, and then when God finds the right person for me, no one will be able to stop that. But I guess I was wrong. here I am now, 50 plus, unmarried, a single. Yeah. So this is what I believed in. Like whatever the enemy is doing here, God is giving. It's not really like God is permitting it, but He's saying, I have, He's going to give me. God can give everything without measure. God has given us abundance. Shakti Queen and my religion. Also, Shia Islam and Sunni Islam, Islam also. But that God permits these things to happen to us. Not for us to learn compassion or something. I had feelings for other people. I would never want anyone to suffer. Not even my enemy. And another thing is, I think God was doing this to tell them, you know, you throw first and then whatever you're doing, it's not for me or you, special ones or chosen ones or collective ones or the ones who believe in God, rely and trust in God, right? Who have trusted in God, who've been hurt but never hurt back, never. Also that, right? You are special. And so I don't know who God is. And you had empathy and you have empathy, you have kindness, compassion. So it's not for you to learn the lesson, but it's for the enemies to know whatever you do to my beloved, those who rely on me, put their trust in me, they will never stop. Or sometimes it happens we have doubts, right? Whether there's a good God or not. The all-encompassing good. So whatever reasons, God has a good reason, right, to allow this. And you know better, and you would know, because I was like, is He trying to put compassion in us? No, but for me, it's not. It doesn't resonate with me. So, and He's the only one, like in our religion, to put love, affection in our hearts, right? We rely totally on Him. And the good also, good. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, the hating thing. You see, another thing I want to say on this, that if we hate a thing, like recently, Lord Macedo, so I get up with this Christian, Jesus Christ, on what I'm saying is that I have OCD and I'm messed up. Yeah, even Christianity doesn't make sense. So I'm like, what is this that God? I wasn't insulting Christianity, but I commented on Loa Macedo's recent 20 hours ago video that I insulted Jesus. I woke up from my sleep insulting Jesus, meaning in my dream. I woke up from a dream where I was insulting Jesus. I wasn't really insulting Jesus, but day before yesterday I was since I see the Christians coming here saying Momo loves banana and all this, so I was going to say, but I didn't come here. So I was going to do more on that, and then I realized that's not me. I don't want to be like that, right? I was like, I really got messed up in my mind, and my mother has never made fun of any religion. Even a tyrant, we don't make fun of, right? It's a serious case. Okay, light-hearted. I have gone funny, and I have sometimes made fun, but that's not my mother's upbringing for me, and not my upbringing. So, anyways, after all, humans have slipped, and in this condition also, who knows, with cheapness and all. Oh, I've been pulled down to my lower self or something, or even lower than lower at times, out of my element totally. So I was, I was going to say I'm going to come here. Can I say this? So if they say Momo, even though I'm an ex-Muslim, right? I'm going to say Jesu. Jesu, not like this, that. Jesu, not like banana and, yeah, what he do and this and that. So, go funny on that. So, and say, you hypocrites, you. Anyways, this, then Loy Macedo, what a coincidence. Uh, Afterwards, I woke up and found his video that the pastor has insulted him, been with him. So, and about hate also. Why don't we say that we hate bad? The bad we hate in you, that should be allowed, right? So the haters, I wouldn't say, like if you hate something that is bad in me, I wouldn't mind, right? Say, look, I hate that you do this. You wouldn't. You can say dislike. It's a better word. Actually, my therapist taught me, telling me. She didn't teach me, but she told me that it's better if you avoid this hate word. It's very intense for you also. It's not good for you. So you may say, I dislike this, and I hate it. I hate it when people like. No, I hate hypocrites. I hate. It's an intense word. My therapist told me not to use this word. However, the haters, yeah. So maybe this is what the social media also, like YouTube and Facebook and X platform, they don't want us to be haters. But what if we hate something that's bad enough? Like we're condemning the act, right? Not the person. And if like now Loy Macedo is saying, I hate you Christians. You see? Like I have started to say, I hate you, Shias. That doesn't mean that we're inciting violence against them or anything of that sort. I condemn violence also. I hate it. I hate violence. So even if it is in me, I hate it. I dislike it, right? So can we say that all hate is not bad and it doesn't go to violence? It can be like, I hate you. But now, not even the act, but you yourself. We just put it in that casual manner, casually or callously. And see why Loy Macedo has said that he hates Christians in his latest video. So I saw the white statue, holy statue of Jesus Christ, and I woke up. Woke up because I was messed up against Jesus Christ now. And the truth that maybe the Christians are hiding is that, and trying to misinterpret to fit their belief, right? When Jesus said, Oh God, why have you forsaken me? And he used Eli. He didn't use Yahweh, right? Eli. Who's Eli? Where is it because in the Old Testament, Eli. Most High, is it Most High? But the Jews don't have this. They don't call their God Eli, do they? Anyways, so it was like, I was really messed up. And in my dream now, since and I didn't come here, but this was recent, 2 days ago, when I was going to make fun of. Because if you make fun, and then, I already did a little bit here some time ago, but I was going to make more fun. Jesu, not like this and that, And then it got to, wait a minute. So calling Jesus Jesu, how would you feel? And then, yes, I do agree that Sunni Hadith, all that, but the Shias tell us that that's not the true Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad. There's a lot of bad things, like Rob Christian has also shown, and that, okay, us Shias also knew this, that Prophet Muhammad kissed his daughter on the mouth, but there was like a mother, like a father. It wasn't like, but wait a minute, it wasn't Like, the movies I've seen, although my one Christian friend denied that there was any Western movie, American or British, where they kiss their children to bed, to sleep, on the mouth. Good night. Kiss on the children's mouth. A parent doing this, but I think I've seen it. So, by laughing at, saying that, this was incest by Prophet Muhammad. So this the Shias have. We've believed in that. I've known this from childhood. Majlises and all, right? The Prophet Muhammad did kiss his daughter on the mouth, but I didn't see it that way. I didn't take it in the wrong way. I thought it was just affection. He didn't need to be like why did he need to be like this, right? So, why am I? So this and hate. So, finish my conclusion to this is that, I found certain things that Jesus, so he was like Jesu, and then I stopped myself. 2 days ago, I said no more of this. And I could stop myself. Thank God. So the control, the distance mind control, black magic, demonic control. So I didn't come again to do this, right? But Prophet Muhammad is better in our Shia religion, right? Oh, what is he has given us examples and etiquettes and his family and how he was as a grandfather. And I could go on saying that in this Abrahamic religion is not complete until Prophet Muhammad and then the Imamate. And then when we come to Imam Hussein, and I could have gone on as a Shia like this. I mean, bringing my Shia belief. And see, His Highness Aga Khan is better to have this, and I could have gone back to that garden thing where God was walking, seeking for Adam. So, you hypocrites. Okay, I know there's worse things about Prophet Muhammad in the Sunni, in the Islamic other sources that the Shias don't take. It's come from his enemies and the hypocrites, right? So I could say, but as Shia, so in our Shia belief, we don't take those things. What he did to his grandson, Rob Christian was showing Imam Hassan or Imam Hussein, but Jesus' thing is not complete. If you have to follow Jesus, Jesus, yes, went to the wedding and because he was the son of God and he didn't get married, right? So many things like this, like he didn't get married. Jesus didn't like loving a woman, having a normal life. However, Prophet Muhammad, as in Shia belief, he's been a grandfather. He's given us examples. He's lived it with his grandsons, and we don't take those terrible life stories of him. How he's been affectionate as a grandfather to Hussein, Hassan, before Hussein, Hassan, and then both of them, and his daughter, and what a family, and as a husband, how he was, really through Shia belief and hadiths and narrations by the Imams on Prophet Muhammad's life. Here we have a complete religion. The holy, we Catholics, Christians, I could tell you that we have what Prophet Muhammad what Allah gave to Prophet Muhammad, example of how he is as a father-in-law and all. Only she also get the adopted thing. So, anyways, whatever, however spiritual and great Jesus Christ was made to look, he didn't give us all this, a complete religion, a complete set of ethics, how to live, when you're married, how to be with your wife, not the Sunni, not the ones the Sunnis take. In Shia belief. And then we have His Highness Khan, Allah, Smileys. Christians, I could say, where is Jesus Christ? But we have Imamat continuation. So if you don't like 12 Shia, you can go to the Ismailis at least. Why you're waiting for Jesus Christ who hasn't even come? So can we talk about this rather than when you come here? I think you can. Isn't Ismaili Islam better, Imamat? And he's up to date, and we can wear Western clothes. We can wear dresses, show our legs. It's okay. Hazir Imam and the previous father of His Highness Aga Khan, the third Aga Khan, stopped this hijab thing. What's more is we can hate the bad, and I can say, yeah, I hate Shias, I hate you. Why? After explaining this and no one coming here and all this, right? And things like that. So I hate the bad in you, but that doesn't mean I will become violent. Although I have gone earlier. How would you feel if I start cursing you and all this? I've lost my mind. I have had bouts of madness, right? When I've explained so much, sorry, I just hate what Allah hates, or here now as an ex-Muslim, I just hate some people, or hate the act. Hate the wrong thing, condemn the wrong thing, right? Meaning, do you like it, do you dislike it, or do you hate it? Do you agree to it, do you disagree with it? How would you put it? But are you true to your feelings? Or do I know what hate is? Right, and what it contains? Oh, maybe I don't know, but I say hate rather than dislike. Or repulsed. Oh, yeah, the word used by Magus also. Recently in his video here, YouTube. Repulsed, who used it? If you're repulsed by something, you're being repulsed by religions. So, hate wrong, love good. And another thing is, there's gray also. There's likeness, there's I like you a lot. There's also I love you. There's also I hate you. Right? But that I condemn violence and all this. Oh, so it's a very thin line. My religion taught me pure hate would be that you disassociate from people you hate. You don't know violence at all. No violence. So that discipline, at least was instilled in me by Shia Islam. Like I hated Umar bin Khattab. You see, he injured Fatima Zahra and the wrong things he did. So the wrong things you do, of course, I'm going to hate you for it. And the community that doesn't say anything against it, so the family, the community that shows how great they are. Like Lord Macedo said, Christianity, how great Christianity is. And, Jesus Christ has said, forgive your brother 70 times 7. or 70, what is it? If he comes, or even if like he doesn't come to apologize. And how he was beaten by his parents in Jesus' name. So people exploiting the religion, no, don't say anything to our religion. Religion is, but a Christian told me, if you're a Muslim, you can do this. You see, I didn't say anything back. I just hands together, fingers left, and never to go back again, like I did for reconciliation and for my religion. And then Bibi Mariam in the dream sent me bread, white, through a girl. Thank God I never went back to doing what I did before, wanting to reconcile with my teacher. So hate wrong, dislike wrong. And you know the repulsion comes also. It's better to say hate, right? Dislike. Does this dislike have repulsion? Like, and those who don't understand, like, how could you Shias not come here? Some of you, family, community. And you know, I'm saying, oh, this one looks alike. Oh my God, yeah. Some people do look alike. Like there have been who in my life that, oh, Princess Zara Khan. I saw her face. I saw her pictures on Facebook, and then, oh my God, she looks so much like that singer, Mexican American singer. Oh, what's her name now? And then, oh, this one looks so much like that one. So I've been finding videos, sharing them. Oh, he looks like, oh, this one looks like our neighbor. And, recently I was like asking my brother, how's your friend? This one who looks like my brother's friend and our neighbor. You're so good. And so you see, there are people who are happy, and thank you, all of you who are doing this work. You don't know how much you're helping my case. When I go out and see life is normal and people act normal, why can't it be normal like this in peace? You are going to skyrocket. But someone is on their way to love you, but there's also the negative. And then some have told us, I've also wondered, what is this? Did I conjure all these negative things up? No, but I've had negative experiences. Are these my shadows? Or because of my shadow, the shadow work that Young told us, first he went through, he catastrophic, and then another way he took on the shadow work, how to work out with your shadow. So, but you know how much this has helped? Like me, healers also, yes, there is negative energy. It is not your shadow. It is not your projection. It is, what is this? So even when I've thought positive, negative has happened. Maybe in the subconscious there's something collective, or can blame individuals, can like each other for the, you see someone punching, like violent, physically became violent with us. Or maybe a child even. I have a case of a 3-year-old child. Is that the child's projection that the adult assaulted her? Or what? Right? Sorry, excuse me. 3.5-year-old child. So the bad that someone is oppressing us on the spiritual level also, physical level, also, and some spiritual level. Is it my, so I can say, I better, like, I will be good. Grow up not to take revenge from these people, not to take revenge from the lady who sent, if this, I mean, physical assault on a 3-year-old. Projection? Is it her projection? God, I'm so confused myself. So, sometimes I do in this weakness. Oh, wait a minute. Am I have I started to blame people? Is this my projection because of this? No, this all seems unreal, but the good seems real. The physical seems real. Like, oh, the outside seems real. The people at peace, they're walking without pain, it seems real. But I keep thinking when I go out or when I walk that, and I torture myself like it's torturing me. No. See how many people there are. Targets. Now what's on my home also, right? Oh my God, dogs across India under threat. See all this, is this a projection? There's depression, there's psychological problems, there are spiritual. Jiddu Krishnamurti, very good. 3 things scapegoat children of narcissistic parents must accept. Is this our projection? Spiritual. I don't mean to, like, even spiritualists have, said this. There's someone I found. So, hello. I'm kind of confused here. Can we just spot a toxic person? Is this toxic person our projection? Young, Carl Jung. It's quite complex, isn't it? Don't understand, but anyways, we go with it. Like, thank you to all, like, Renaissance Tarot, Brother Jordan, and Tasha, Lisa. Who else is there? Like, on narcissism, on also the tarots. It's not. It's because our minds are negative and we're projecting this evil. We're not threatening. We're not spreading fear, right? By talking about the tarot tells us that someone wanted to harm us, damage us to no end. Because they were jealous of us or because this. Whose reality is this? Whose projection is it? Can we discuss this and not like this one person was saying, I went to this place and he gave an example and I was like, it could be, it's my projection. So he, then gave himself positive, that, yeah, it's my he saw that it's his projection. At times it could be that it's our projection. How much of it is our projection and how much of it is the other person's evil doing or jealousy towards us or some bias or prejudice? Huh? Another person's prejudice against us, could that be our projection? So if we can all work on our projections, how long will that take also? And can we distinguish between what is our projection, shadow, doing shadow work, right? So I'm on shadow work too. And we have past lives, and I don't know. I don't have substantial knowledge, but like my higher self telling me something that my past life mother did. Now, I don't know. So that's why this in the present life, I was like this with my this life mother. God knows what it is really. So, anyways, but I have to do some healing, spiritual healing, try everything. I'm open to things. Okay, I've kept myself now. I'm going for tarot card because I definitely know there's this evil. If I made you attack me due to projection, recently I was told this person is really jealous of you, telepathically or from my higher self. Now you see, I'm not even beautiful, right? But I don't know. Maybe that person thinks I'm beautiful, and beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. So you are beautiful too, and you are unique. So, and I'm a little on the fair side, and like my sister's on the darker side, my father's color. I'm on my mother's color. But, I really like those dark, I mean, so if you're dark, or I don't know how to, or I find I don't like my pictures. I don't want to see my passport picture or my ID picture. I hate it, right? Yuck, goodness. So I recently had to don't look at that, and I've deviated nose. Ooh. Anyhow, sorry, excuse me. I don't mean to spread this, right? Like, don't put yourself down. I contradict myself. But whatever it is now, I have to accept myself for what I am. I don't even find myself beautiful or anything. And I'm like listening to Renaissance Tarot, and he's been telling us, like, if it resonates with you. So I'm like, or Jordan brother, like you're going to skyrocket. So all these things in my mind, what? No, wait a minute. Who is he telling us that we are? Oh my God, you have such power. You're great. You're greater than great. Like, who is Renaissance? That means, you're a true messenger of God. Like I had to say, think about this before I put the comment there. Like, he is putting us up, up above himself. You're the best. Like, not even saying you're good, like the good ones. He's telling you, you're the best, right? Now I'm like, ooh, I get a little bit uncomfortable on that. But, so it's amazing, yeah, how on one hand, it's like he's not making us, the ego come up. He's just, I don't, no, not the ego. Because you see with good intentions, but I was looking at like, is my ego going to come up? Or what is he doing? Like a brother telling you his sister who has been hurt or heartbroken, or this avoidant person. Let me show you. Avoidant. Jordan. No. Renaissance. Let me go to his. And then there's another one who is so happy, tarot card reader, that whoever this enemy is, you've just, this enemy defied what they wanted to do to you. And she's so happy. females like Tasha and this divinity. What's her channel name? Sorry, but sorry, I can't remember all channels of tarot readers. Oh, the one person who attacked and betrayed you. So they're so happy for us. Like in London, that it. Who I told them something in my hostel, Italian. She wasn't even in my college. And she's like, "Oh, we're so happy for you." They're not jealous. They're happy that I could do this and I succeeded or I passed. "Oh, we're so happy for you. I'm so happy for you." And like wondering, do we have, and I've also wondered, like, is it in the East, Middle East, that we have so many jealous people, and the extent, or how to say it, of jealousy is like, oh yeah, the buckets, right? Pakistani crab buckets didn't have. Look at Armenia, right? You cut the cord, and they're so happy for us. Like they want to. If we shine, and they're like, "What are you? You want to sit? You want to be in the back, right? See us shine and be very happy for us, and make us think we are the best. We're flying. We're just skyrocketing." Jordan, brother, Jordan also very happy for us that we're skyrocketing. You're going to skyrocket. We're so happy for you. Another tarot reader, another Dasha, and another one, Sunny Divinity, or what's her name? Huh, you've just, these MF words, you've just, sorry, excuse me, like, and she laughs and she's so happy for us. You're going to get so rich. You're going to get your wealth back. Everything that's stolen from you. We're so happy for you. And they really mean it. It shows they're genuine. Where's that one? That avoidant. You fell in love with an avoidant and it ended suddenly. So, like a brother who wants to see his sister get married to the best guy in the world, her knight in shining armor. So happy. You're going to, you were like this, you were great. You knew how to love. Truly, you're, you're bringing change in the whole world. So who are you? God knows what you are. You are a true messenger from the divine. You've come and you don't need anything. You don't need to shine because you have given us your light. And you're so happy to see that we found our light through you. Amazing people, right? And here the jealousy is, on the other hand, this. Maybe God was telling us, wait. I was saying, where are you, all good people? Salutations, Salehin, Allah, meaning all the saints in the world, and give me one more night. So, to show you how many good people there are in this world who will be so happy, who will be on the moon. since you are above the moon. And they're looking up at you and they're so happy for you. They're not jealous. They're not this. They don't. So God is showing me. So you know how much you people mean to that God is showing you and me and showing you off here like that, not the ego type. Amazing people. So isn't this enough for me? Although I'm in lots of pain, I'll go. Yeah, but God, but it's more than enough, right? That you wanted my success. You didn't want anyone to hurt me or anyone. And if someone oppressed, you just can't take it. So wonderful people, I met you, and if I die anytime, as death is an inevitable thing, right? Reality, yaqeen. It's a yaqeen, certainty. I'm so happy, I cannot say how much. So proud of you all, I cannot say how much. How much this means to me, I cannot say. And another one I have to show. Uh, and The Naked Truth by Authentic Courtney Michael R. Smith for empaths, protecting empaths. Good for the case, right? Why would Jordan, brother Jordan, and all the others, Water Star Vibes, one badass MF. Someone watching you like a hawk finds you absolutely fascinating. You are one badass MF. Clarity with Tarot. New tarot channel I found. And oh God, hello madam, have you took the session or you are still releasing? I don't owe you any explanation or anything about sessions. Who are you? Who are you? Sharif Khan? He can't, oh, this poor guy needs help. Healer, one of, one in a billion or what? Timeless healing. Indian Christian pastor insults me via DM for not looking Christian enough. Loy Macedo. This is so terrible, exposing Jeffrey Epstein, sex trafficking empire. Tasha's divine guidance, and I think a short video from someone. A divine Sunny. Where are you, Sunny? Sunny, I can't find her. She's been happy. Here she is. How could I? Explosive energy. Epic crash and burn. I don't know why you are here. YouTube should block you. Then only you will understand. Why should YouTube block me? Oh, now the threat is coming. Oh, okay. Respectfully, yeah, Sharif Khan? Let YouTube, let others think for themselves and decide through the community guidelines and all. You don't have to talk for YouTube or me or anyone else, right? You don't tell YouTube what they should be doing, like you tell others and me what I should be doing and what I shouldn't be doing. Trust that YouTube knows what they are doing and why they haven't blocked me. right? Do you get it, Sharif Khan? I don't know why you are here. YouTube should block you. Should block me? You see, you tell everyone I know this now. Not only me, but now you don't trust in YouTube. If YouTube wanted to, if I'd gone against guide, YouTube knows what to do. Right? You're saying that you know better than YouTube on this case, on my case. You know better than YouTube. There are people who are abusing. I have lots of connection. I will refer your channel with Indian community, and they will report your channel. Why should the Indian community report my channel? You may have lots of connection, and the Indian community can do what they like to do, but YouTube will not, whatever connections you have and you use. Yeah, so this. Through the connection. Like you're going to force YouTube, you're going to threaten YouTube? Who is the everyone? Who is the everyone? Again, the straw man. Again, generalizing like that. Who is the everyone? Okay, there is. You don't have an answer. You just want to threaten people. You want to put fear in people. You want to threaten people for no reason. Oh my God. Sorry, I have no time for such fear mongers, right? You have connections, you do it yourself, right? So it means majority of the Indians and your connections, high connections, like you mean to say if 10, 50, 100,000 Indians agreed that this is my hate channel, I'm spreading hate, then YouTube is going to agree to the majority and not see the content? Huh? Oh, you're sadly again, you see, sadly mistaken about YouTube. YouTube is going to see my content, not the majority lying against me and my channel like you are and have been lying. Against me and about me, falsely accusing me. And another thing, are you above my country, UAE, United Arab Emirates? Don't you think they know what to do, and if they might even listen to me? Were you above Baba Zayed? Huh? You don't listen to people, you don't want to listen to what they have to say. This is my space. I know one American person who will disagree with you. That's Mel Robbins. I should not be wasting my time with people like you who do not allow freedom of speech and for human rights and exposing the bad, the wrong. Tell me, are you above Baba Zayed? Huh? Above Charles Dickens, who said, against this law, this custom, British, and wrote a book, Bleak House. And then the change in law came. You are definitely, you can say what you like, but you are lying against me. I'm exposing Indian liars who have come here, lied against me, lied to me. Sorry, not against me, to me. I'm not lying. You can go red in the face, blue in the face, green in the face saying you're not lying. But everyone can see that you are lying here. Are you above Baba Zayed? See, you don't even answer me, you don't give any. And my spirits are high. I'm on human rights. I will be exposing even the British, Americans. There's a channel against Indians, embarrassing, worldwide. Take it as an open warning. But are you above Baba Zayed? See, these are the people, great people. Zayed replied, when asked by the New York Times in April 1997 why there is no elected legislature, right? Zayed replied, why should we abandon a system that satisfies our people in order to introduce a system that seems to engender dissent and confrontation? Our system of government is based upon our religion, and that is what our people also want. Not only because our system of government is based on our religion, but this is what our people want also. Who is that person? I don't know. That's not the point. The point is, you told me to go to a psychiatrist. You keep telling me that you keep insulting me, attacking me personally. Harassment. You keep harassing me here. You are the one who should not have a YouTube channel and come to other people's live streams harassing them and telling them what they should do and what they shouldn't do. Baba Zayed was the founder of Emirates, president of Emirates, United Arab Emirates. Do you want my country to stand stagnant or go backward? keep hating Jews, like Loe al-Sharif said. You know how Loe al-Sharif changed. Your country is nothing without Indians. That's not the point. And Pakistanis also, you would say, right? Because, not only Indians, but Pakistanis are working here. See, you don't stick to the point. First, one thing at a time. You could get into trouble in the UAE for saying this, or even outside. Ah, we are a grateful people and we are generous. And if someone comes in my country and works, they are most welcome. We have love, Sharif Khan, and love is the most important. We have care for each other. Emiratis. Our sheikhs are like family members. They love their country, they love their people. And love is enough. I wish you had that in India. Love for each other and love for your country. Care for each other. And likewise in Pakistan, because my father, we lived in Pakistan. And I said, what's wrong with Pakistan? My father said, because here they don't love their country. They don't love their country. People betraying each other, corruption and all this. If when you love your country, use a true, the leaders are true fathers and brothers, family members. Who brought this love? Love is the most important thing. It's not the Indians who brought love in this country. Baba Zahid, their forefathers have taught them how to love, how to be compassionate through an example set by even Dubai's, the mother of Dubai and her mother, Sheikha Latifa. Mother of Dubai and mother of Sheikh Muhammad. Mother of Dubai, Gulf News. Mother of Dubai, Sheikha Latifa's enduring legacy inspires Global Women's Forum. Global Women's Forum. Whereas recently I've seen that even the United States is around the world, MF. Who else is saying we don't want Indians? Sheikha Latifa bint Muhammad, she's the daughter, talks about her grandmother and great-grandmother also in a powerful speech on the inaugural day of Global Women's Forum, Dubai, 2024 on Tuesday. The power of influence Sheikha Latifa delivered, speaking under the forum's theme, right? What does she say? Drawing on her own family's history, Sheikha Latifa shared stories of influential Emirati women, such as her grandmother, the late Sheikha Latifa bint Hamdan bin Zayed Al Nahyan, and her great-grandmother, Sheikha Hessa bint Al-Mur, describing her grandmother after whom she has been named as the mother of Dubai. Sheikha Latifa said she was an extraordinary woman of wisdom and incredible strength. Expertise, her grandmother's expertise in herbal medicines. People used to come from faraway places to get her herbal medicines. She had skills in horse riding and shooting and surpassed many men. She had excellent command of camels and horses. Sheikha Latifa recalled that her grandmother held a women's council that helped her convey the concerns of women to her husband. And then the then ruler of Dubai, Sheikh Rashid, the father of Dubai, bin Saeed Al Maktoum. She was the best supporter of her grandfather. She helped him realize his ambition to transform Dubai from a modest village to a city admired globally. With her wisdom, she raised her children who became the leaders. We don't have organized corruption, organized crimes here in Dubai because of such leaders like Sheikh Khalifa also, who hated corruption, couldn't stand it. they allowed people to come here, poverty stricken, in their country, gave them a chance. Since they had oil, they never, they're not holding things back from others. Generosity, look at the generosity, help for the people in need, for the people in trouble, philanthropic work. She cited the example of her great-grandmother, Sheikha Hessa, pointing out how she also had led a women's council, aiding businesses through her philanthropic work and playing a critical role. In supporting her husband and the then ruler of Dubai, Father Rashid. Oh, father of Dubai, Sheikh Rashid. Oh no, this is even her great grandmother is this? Yeah, the great grandmother. So that was Sheikh Saeed bin Maktoum bin Hashar al Maktoum. Sorry, correction. Not Sheikh Rashid. This is the Arab woman I know. This is her reality. This is time for the world to see her as I see her. Who made the Arab woman? Huh? Indians? Sorry. I don't know, all this is terribly lies against us. This is time for the world to see her as I see her and as we see her in our society. Not the way you would portray with your lies, Sharif Khan. Our story is our voice. Sheikha Latifa pointed out that Arab women are not at a crossroads seeking equality. That has long been a reality in their societies. They are symbols of strength and giving. Our values have never been a limitation. They are the foundation that equips us to face challenges, challenging the modern world's misconceptions. And you don't even have misconceptions, Sharif Khan. You're lying through your teeth here again and again, accusing and telling meaning you are using the power of the majority or the power of the oppressors who want to shut us down so we don't expose their lies, their wrongdoings for the betterment of India, for the betterment of Pakistan, and certain betterment of UAE Arab world. Highlighting, Sheikha Latifa said, highlighting Arab women's leadership as warriors, entrepreneurs, and nurturers. That's why this country has come so far. I think India should learn something from UAE. Arab women continue to break barriers. Astronauts winning the Nobel Prize. What else is there? Sheikha Latifa, opportunity to pay tributes to the resilience of the Palestinian women for their determination and steadfastness, even amid several crises. The Arab woman is the true power of influence. Her country is far from over, and it is time the world sees her as we see her, she added. huge investments, how the UAE has made huge investments in empowering women across the world, not only in the country. Sharif Khan, where are you and what are you saying? You are distorting things and falsely accusing UAE also now. When you don't know who Baba Zayed is, how can you say that, how can you say when you don't know who Baba Zayed is? Have you lived in Dubai? Could you also be misrepresenting India? See, you're giving a bad name to India now also. You've given a bad name to Islam, Sunni Islam. You could be a Pakistani. So I don't know who you are and what your conniving ways here are, just to make people aware of this man here. Sorry, Gulf News. Thank you. Okay, so he could be a Pakistani, he could be another person. I don't know who he is actually. How do you know that my country is nothing without Indians? How do you know that? When you don't know who Baba Zayed is. See, you wanted to get me off that Baba Zayed thing. Another thing is, what do we know about you? Will India be able to stop you from, let's say, the crimes I see you have the potential, or Pakistan? You have potency in lying and conspiring and inciting wrong things, hatred, putting the blame on others what you have. The dirt is in you. The vileness is in you. The hatred is in you. So you said you're Quran only? And it's better to block you, because you are a very dangerous person. Through the internet, you are trying to see, you could not be an Indian, trying to make me believe you are an Indian. I'm not going to believe until you give me evidence that you are an Indian. So I shouldn't even be, I don't owe any explanations or even talk about, because you are an insider. We don't know who you are, inciting people, conniving, wrong things. Only without Indians or without Filipinos and Pakistanis? Huh? You think Baba Syed we didn't do? Maybe you think we haven't done enough to pay what you work, what the things you've contributed. Of course, we're very grateful what the Indians here contributed and are cooperating. They're not spreading uh, corruption and all this here, right? For that, we're very grateful. My country is. Indians are part of this country, Pakistanis are, and they're very happy. A Pakistani told me, I'm here because there's peace here. He couldn't find peace in his country, Pakistan, right? There's peace and security here. There's no organized corruption here. Uh, uh, Individuals doing something like illegal work or they'll be caught one day. scammers are caught. So, but we're very grateful for the contributions. And don't you think they haven't done this for free, right? But then Indian families who send them, the husband who comes, the father who comes, the mother who comes here, and if they can't come with their family, the Pakistani who comes, father, mother, brother, they send that money that they get from working here back home. And the currency here is higher than Indian currency or Pakistani currency. So it's mutual interest and mutual, right? We have something, my country has oil, money, all this to give, and you can use this. So it's mutual, it's both ways, it's not just one way. Africans could have come here, and they do come here. We have a cosmopolitan country, expats working here. We could have Omanis coming here, Zanzibaris coming here from Omani Zanzibaris, Africans. And there's mutual, like they get something, we get something. Look, now he has nothing to say. He's gone silent completely. Look how I made this person go silent, this cunning snake. I think he wants to incite hatred. That's what he wants. Put the wrong blame, falsely accusing others. And Sharif Khan is a Muslim. Tell me, how faithful are you to India? Do you like the idols? Huh? Now tell me this. Would you have water from an Indian Hindu? In Pakistan, they wouldn't allow that. Why did Asia Bibi have water? Or, and in Pakistan, a Hindu Pakistani coming to, what do you call it? I have to go now. Clean our bathrooms. They do all this low class work, right? What do you call it? Would you Muslims have anything? And what about look, hating Jews? Huh? Loei al-Sharif has said this. He's a Loei al-Sharif. What about inside yourself, hating Jews and agreeing to one another, Muslims? Loei, sorry, I've spelled it wrong. I think Loei al-Sharif, yeah. I hated Jews. Okay, I just missed the I. What about this? Tell me, please. I have to go now, take a break, because something has started in the background out of respect. Then I will come back. I hated Jews until I met them. What about your hatred for the Jews inside you? Since you're a Muslim, you say you're a Muslim? Huh?